Right, okay, so that was a quick turnaround. So welcome to Grip Shift. This is a game that was released in 2005, 2 years prior to Project Gotham Racing 4. I know what a lot of people are thinking. I've never heard of Grip Shift before. Well, I think you're in for a bit of a treat with this one. So allow me to kind of explain Grip Shift. Grip Shift is a weird and wacky game that came out in 2005, released on Xbox Live Arcade for the 360. It also released on the PSP and PlayStation 3 as well. Each version of the game has different amounts of levels, and I believe some of the levels themselves are even different. For the sake of this one, obviously we're going to be doing the 360 version. So this is the all levels beginner. Now there's several different categories for all levels. There's even like 100% in every level. And this run is going to be incredibly short. So I say like a 10-minute estimate, it's probably going to be around 8.5 to 9 minutes sort of thing. Time is going to start when I select my vehicle of choice, which is the Colt for this one. I don't know what the actual fastest one is, but some of these levels, a lot of these, so I think it's like 20 levels altogether, and we're basically just completing them as basic as possible. So we're going from A to B, and if we need to get checkpoints in the meantime, we'll get checkpoints. So hopefully with a bit of luck, we're all good to go. If we're all ready, then I can obviously get started on time. But yeah, it's about 20, so some of these will be over before you know it. Like I said, you've got beginner, easy, intermediate, hard, insane, and evil. And these get a lot more crazy as they go on. So I'm going to go to the first one, which is Just Drive. And like I said, since we're ready, here we go. So I'll give you a countdown from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So, allow me to kind of explain this one. Like I said, weird ass physics, but you can just do this. Like, this is literally how it goes between levels. It's friggin' mad. You just do one level, it's like, yeah, okay, that was a quick run. Like I said, it is very quick. Some actually involve a bit more. So, on this second level, this one's all about earning credits. And we're going to just use a bit of our nitrous. So you can see that we have stars. And if you collect a certain amount, you get a bronze. If you collect more, you get silver. And the same with if you want all of everything in them. So I can just do that, like that. Just like that. The music is going to change a fair bit, so prepare for like not hear the same song for like more than maybe 10 to 20 seconds. So there is some levels that involve, like the physics on this game, like gravity just doesn't exist whatsoever. For example, this one. I could just boost the whole way for this as well. Obviously I'm going to go right to the end there, just like that. So, this game is available on the 360, as I mentioned, but if you have an Xbox One or a Series X, you'll get the added benefit of faster load times and stuff like that. The record currently for this category, I believe, is a little under 5 minutes or something like that. Something along those lines. Around about 5 and a bit minutes. My current best PB on here is 8.5 minutes. So I want to get like maximum boost at the start if I can. Some of these stages are a slight bit tricky, but like I said, once you know where you're going, it's very easy. The next one in particular makes me laugh every time, and I'm about to show you why. So there's a jump pad, but the start and the finish are right next to each other. So this wants you to go all the way around. You can just do this. Just go, thing, done. Less than 4 seconds, whoa. Just like that. Very easy. The music's pretty good too. So now we actually need to do checkpoints. So, for example, in this one, we're going to turn around as we get there. Quickly turn around, it's like, right, okay, just make sure we don't fall off the track. If you fall off the track, then you do have to restart and do it all over again.
Whoa, no way.
Like I said, most of this, half of this run is just waiting for the friggin' load screens to do its thing. Also, loop-de-loop. Except, loop-de-loop doesn't matter. You can just do that to skip the loop. remember, we're after finishing the levels as fast as possible, not actually doing them properly. If you used to do 100%, then you'd obviously need to do a loop-de-loop and a bit more, but not on this one. So for example, that one involves going up there, don't have to do that, you can just skip. Like I said, you only have to skip like half of it as well. It's a very quick run, and like I said, to beat these levels, even as a first timer, I think a lot of first time players will easily be able to beat these levels. And it should probably come as no surprise, some of them are fairly straightforward. There we go.
I totally rule.
Nice and easy. It's such a fast game, really, that it just disappears completely. So this one's a good one, for example. So I only need to boost off the end here, like this, as you can see, and then I just use the boost to get myself back up to speed, and there you go.
Whoa, no way.
Yeah, so the finish lines also have a hitbox. So if you accidentally hit one, it's just going to stop you dead. This one's actually quite funny. So physics on this game just decide not to work sometimes, like this. So for example, we're going to be flying in the air for this one a lot. And if my game permits it, I can just do that, just hover straight over, and wabba, done.
That was classic.
It's like physics don't even exist sometimes. But I will say, it should come as no surprise, as you go through like the beginner, the easy, the medium, and the hard, that you'll obviously have harder levels and stuff that you need to contend with. So this particular one is always a bit of a pain. So I always need to kind of play this one smart. There we go. Nice and easy. See, if you're fast enough, you can actually like hit the you can actually hit the board at such an angle that you're able to just like, oh yeah, okay, we can totally make this. Also, ice and snow physics have made an appearance. It's a dead like fun gimmicky game. This I really do enjoy it as a whole. It's just a fun run because why not? So the next one that we're going to do is Drawbridge, and we're going to miss this deliberately. As you can see, yeah, deliberately missed it. Is that a problem? No, it's not. Not a problem at all. So we've got a turn in the air for this one, apparently. That's because you have to do this. So some of these are actually quite straightforward. Like I said, some of it's just very basic. So this is actually one of these tricky ones. So we need to get past these pusher things. In my opinion, this is actually a horrible stage to do. Like, horrible challenge thing that you have to do. So you have to get past all three of these without like getting crushed. And getting through these ones is usually quite easy. There we go. Nice.
Whoa, no way.
Yeah, also to the max, bro. So this one's actually quite an interesting one. So the start finish line is literally in front of me. All I've got to make sure I do is just do that, really. Just go from one end to the other and avoid all rocks. Easy. So we've actually got 3 levels coming up. And you want to make sure that you're ready on time. So for this one, I've also made a bad start there. That was an awful start. Didn't mean to do that. First time I've done that in quite a long time. Never mind. So on this one you can just boost, and eventually you'll be able to just go push, just like that. Easy. So we've got power jumps coming up next, and then once we've done that, that's literally it. There's not a lot to it. So this one actually has a bit of Achilles heel to it. So it's like, oh okay, checkpoint 1 of 1's there, yeah, and then your actual finish line is over here. Also, I might have to reset that one. which is a shame because that was looking like really good one. So you have to make this jump over here, and then jump across there, and bosh, done.
Whoa, no way!
I was actually going to be PB on this as well, so I just lost PB through that one mistake. That's how easy it is to lose a run. So time's actually going to be coming up very soon, so make sure you're ready on time. I'll do this jump over here. I always need to make this checkpoint here. And there we go. Stuff. So there's this lift thing up here that I need to try and get. Yes, I can. Okay, and time.
I totally rule.
Just like that. So that run was actually, even though it's 10 seconds slower than my PB, that would have been 5 seconds faster. So that would have been like an 8:30-ish, which would have been, I would have took that, to be honest. I did gold a lot of my splits on that one, so that was really nice. Kind of a shame I didn't PB, but oh well, what can you do? But yeah, that was a very, like I said, it's a very short run, so a lot of things can easily go wrong on such a short run. This category is for easy, medium, hard, evil difficulties as well. It is a blink and you'll miss it. It is a great game to just play casually. I don't know anyone that's actually done a run of every single level in the game. I think that would be quite mental, to be honest. But I think this game, I don't know why, but like it didn't take to me straight away. But I remember seeing a prize for this game and playing a demo for it, and I was like, oh, this game's quite good. But the other thing to mention as well is this game seems to stick out a lot because even though a lot of people haven't heard of it, it's kind of like very similar in structure to Trackmania. Because it's like in them games, some of the tracks can be like 25-30 seconds long and stuff like that. And them runs have obviously got like all flags and all the rest of it, which are like 2 or 3 hours long. Maybe this could be up there with them, I think personally. You never know, but I feel like this game could probably be around that if it was found out by more runners. I mean, at the end of the day, I think this game's great to just kind of show off as just playing quick runs. Here you go, here's something small. Here's like a small run. Here's what it's actually capable of doing, and here's how the game actually works. I'm hoping to one day try and do other categories for this. Like I want to try and do easy, medium, hard, and evil. But I haven't even finished doing the medium, I don't think, yet. So eventually I will do. But yeah, I think that's just going to about cover it. But thank you again, Fleetfest, very much for having me. Been a pleasure. I know this is not the first time I ran, 'cause I ran in the last event, I believe. But yeah, hopefully I've showed you 2 games that you haven't seen before, and hopefully everyone's enjoyed it. And if you've got an Xbox 360, an Xbox One, or a Series X, you can pick this game up still. I believe you can still buy it on the Microsoft Store for like £5 or something, so like under $10, I'm pretty sure. This game didn't release on physical media for the 360, so it would have to be a download game. It did get a PSP release and a PS3 release, as I said. I think PSP was physical, PS3 wasn't. I'm not 100% certain on that, though. You'll have to double check. But yeah, if you enjoyed these runs, be sure to give them a try yourself. Like I said, if you've got the consoles to do so. Kind of a shame this never released on PC, really. I think it would have got a bit more of an audience. But yeah, that's going to wrap things up for me. Thank you again, Fleetfest, for having me. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the marathon.